Greetings, adventurers, and well-met Master of Dungeons here on the Master of Dungeons Twitch channel, twitch.tv/themasterofdungeons. Welcome into this Tuesday evening time for some more live D&D play. Playing episode 34 of Vecna, Eve of Ruin. As a recap, the characters are searching for the pieces of the Rod of Seven Parts, traveling from location to location throughout the multiverse in order to try to put the legendary artifact together in order to stop Vecna, the evil lich god, from reinventing, destroying the multiverse and reinventing it in his fashion, in his image, how he would like for it to be. They have currently been through the Forgotten Realms. They went into Sigil and the Outlands. They've been to the Astral Sea. They've been to Eberron. They've been to Barovia, and they just left Kryn and arrived back in the sanctum of the Wizard's Tree in Sigil, having claimed the fifth rod piece. And who was carrying that fifth rod piece, by the way?
That one was with me.
Excellent. And speaking of with you, let's go ahead and reintroduce all of our characters to the chat. Let's go ahead and start with Agnoth. Agnoth, go ahead and remind them all who you are playing.
Sure. So Agnoth is an artificer, armorer specifically. He is a gnoll from the continent of Wildmount in Exandria, so the Critical Role setting. Joined up with the 10 Eels a while ago, more or less became their kind of tanky sort of guy. But while he's not doing that, he's often sort of tinkering with stuff and studying things and so on. And after we made it to, well, the sort of like tour around the multiverse, he's found the world is a lot bigger than he ever thought it possible. The worlds are a lot bigger than he thought that could possibly be before.
Excellent. All right, thank you, Agnoth. And then we have Blink.
All right, my name's Greg. I play Blink, he, him on both accounts. An Echo Knight fighter, Captain Renly's first, best, not quite only protector, but he's learning to come to grips with that. I was in the bag the last time around, or wherever I was. We were in Kryn. It might have seemed like forever, but honestly, after being around DOS, that's pretty much the feeling you expect from everything like that.
Thank you, Blink. Blink and DOS actually retreated with Brazen and headed back to the Blue Fire Warden's camp because forces of Salt were attacking there as well, and you were able to fend those off. All right, and then we have Renly.
Hey everybody, I am also Greg and playing Renly, both he, him. I'm a Pact of the Tome Fathomless Warlock. I'm an Asmar, and so is my character. And I do my best to lead as the captain, even though I have no reason or official status to deserve that ranking. And Blink doesn't seem to care or know, but that's it. Yeah, I'm also from the Critical Role campaign and do my best.
All right, thank you very much, Renly. And then we have Das the Blessed.
Yes, hello. My name is Talos the Stormlord, also known as Das the Blessed in this context. Das is a 6-foot-something minotaur, well over 7 feet, with his enormous horns. He hails from the other Kryn, from the land of Dragonlance. He was fighting in the War of the Lance, along with heroes and companions in the defense of the city of Kalaman. He likes to think of himself as the leader of that effort. But anyway, one way or another, whatever actually was happening, Das got blipped out of that story midway through and met up with the 10 Eels here, who he has grown fond of, even if he finds some of their internal antics a bit strange. He it thinks of himself as the herald of the returned true gods of Kryn, and in his view, the true gods of the multiverse, and make sure that everyone knows that. Now, while he started with just being loyal to the god Kiri Jolith, he has expanded his repertoire among the good and maybe not so good gods of Ancelon. He is a level 16 Oath of Conquest paladin with a fantastic Dragonel mount named Brazen.
All right, thank you very much, Das. And then we have Devana. By the way, everyone, it is Devana's player's birthday today. It's Sarah's birthday, so wish her a happy birthday in chat if you would. She did receive an awesome gift from her husband today, a copy of Dungeons and Dragons Trivial Pursuit. So she's going to be posing questions every once in a while to us this evening from the Dungeons and Dragons Trivial Pursuit game. We're going to have to think of something cool and fun we can do with those for people to maybe, I don't know, we might do some in-game antics with it. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what comes to us as we're doing that. But Devana, go ahead and let them know who you're playing.
Hi, I'm Sarah. I'm playing Devana. She is a Twilight cleric. She is custom lineage, so she is maybe dark elf, but she has a tail, which she is very communicative with. She is an original character from the 10 Eels, back in the Critical Role campaigns. She's been with these guys for a while, but we bonded with Das in a dream state before we joined him here in this Vecna campaign. And Devana has been going through these multiverses, and she's always been very obsessed with keeping this team alive, healing people, not letting those around her die. But now she realizes that she might have to open that umbrella, and it's not just friends and family that need to be kept alive and healthy and well. It's the whole multiverse that needs her protection.
Excellent.
So potentially Dawson's ego is rubbing off on her a bit.
Thank you very much, Devana.
Yes.
And then we have Minerva.
Hello, I'm Dana. She, they, playing Minerva. She, her, custom lineage, aberrant mind sorcerer. She's also from the Call of the Netherdeep campaign. She's from Port Damali, the jewel of the Menagerie Coast, where she ran a shop of curiosities and oddities and, collected strange artifacts and might have used the storefront as a front, so to speak. She would also go off and find artifacts and go off on adventures, and that's kind of how she met this crew on one of those and has kind of stuck with them ever since. Very excited about being in this little alternate timeline reality, whichever it is, because she gets to collect more artifacts and maybe also save the multiverse with them. So yeah, she's a little bit spooky, a little creepy. She likes to collect weird things along the way.
She does have
she has
telepathic
heart.
powers, and she has telekinetic powers as well. Yes, yeah.
Yes, she has a lot of things from this strange artifacts she came in contact with once, and but she comes from a big family, and the 10 Eels are her new family. It's her found family.
Excellent. All right. Thank you very much, Minerva. Everyone go ahead and start with heroics inspiration. And the characters did level up after the last session when they received the 5th piece of the Rod of 7 Parts. They have 2 more pieces to find. And they did level up. So does anyone want to, let's go ahead and start with Agnoth, and let's let the viewers, let's let chat know what we've picked up for our new level.
Well, for Agnoth, it was a relatively simple level. There's not a lot of new spells or features, that kind of thing. But level 16 in D&D is one where you get a feat. So that's always very significant, or, you can always choose the increase some attribute points, but that isn't what I went with. I went with the Warcaster feat, which I was sort of like retrospectively surprised Agnoth didn't have already.
Yeah, we talked
it's
about
sort of
that. Yeah.
suitable. It's sort of great for keeping concentration on haste so that you don't leave Das kind of stunned. It's, important.
Yeah. All right. So we've got Warcaster there. What about Blink?
Blink, unlike Agnoth, already has 2 feet, so he doesn't need any more. So he just took a straight +2 to con because he keeps getting beaten up because people seem to favor the other guy. Not that Blink is getting bitter.
All right. Well, the other guy does have a little bit higher AC. But thank you, Blink. What about Captain Ridley? What did Captain Ridley pick up?
If Blink went straight con, I went curvy con. I took a little bit of con and maybe a little dex, so I can maybe do something at my last feat, and that might allow me to play with my attunement slots and some items and stuff. So yeah.
Nice. What about Das?
Das went pretty straightforward, adding to charisma. With your paladins, you're kind of always mad. Das is always mad, but what's it? Well, I actually don't know what mad stands for. Multiple ability dependent. Anyway, he has a strength, but he also always needs to favor his charisma, which drives all of his magic as well as his just sheer magnetism. So with adding a +2 to that. At this level, puts Das at 20 charisma. So he's got 20 strength and 20 charisma.
+5 to Das's aura now.
Yes, remember that, everyone. Now, yes, Das's aura is actually now, with a little bit of rejiggering, Das's aura is now actually a +5.
Nice.
What we also did for chat is we also we talked. Talos and I talked about it a little bit after the last session, and was asking about he had kind of envisioned Das as a mounted combatant, and there really hasn't been a whole bunch of chance for mounted combat. So we went ahead and kind of went back, redid his character a little bit, got rid of the mounted combatant feat, and it went ahead and picked up 2 more charisma as an ASI in place of that feat.
Yeah. With he still has the saddle of the Cavalier, and he still has the Squire of Knight of Salamia stuff. So he's still pretty decent on mounted combat, but this way it's not. We're investing really in the things that will get the most use.
Exactly.
Nice.
All right. Well, thank you, Das. And then what about Devana?
Devana was already maxed out with 20 wisdom, which was great. So she took the healer feat, which now allows me to hopefully heal a little better. I can reroll any ones, and I can, in battle, use a healer's kit to let people roll a hit dice.
No. We're using 2014 rules for the healer kit. So you get a free heal once every short rest for each player.
Gotcha. Is that what the old one was? Sorry,
Yes.
D&D Beyond just gave me the new one.
No worries. The old one,
Yeah.
I think the old one's better. That's why I say it's better for you guys.
Perfect. I will Google that so I know. Yeah, I'm looking to see if they have legacy here.
You should-
just missed it.
You should be able to check in your compendium in roll 20 also, and if you type in healer, it should have the 2014 rules as well.
I see. I've just got to scroll all the way down to the bottom of the feats. Got that one.
There you go.
Excellent. Yes.
Yeah, I like that one better because of the fact that the players don't have to spend a hit die.
Yeah.
If we wanted to do something like that in the 2014 rules, they used to have healing surges as an alternate rule, where the player could, as an action, spend up to half their hit die to heal, especially if you're playing low magic games. All right, so we have Devana as a healer now. Excellent. Now, what about Minerva?
Minerva's not knowing how she feels about Das having as much charisma as her and Renly at the moment.
A different kind of Riz, if you will.
yes, it is. I would say. I mean, yeah, maybe he's just a little more irresistible. Who knows?
Yeah.
So Minerva, who probably should have been smart and taken some more in her constitution, decided to go spell sniper instead. Renly's kind of like, I think she's kind of like a brother. They have a lot of similar stuff going on, and so she sees how powerful that is. She liked that. So she went for spell sniper, so she could have Eldritch Blast, and she can do things a little further. and and then cover doesn't affect her ranged spells. So she thought that would be kind of fun.
So you guys have spell sniper, correct?
Spell sniper. Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna check something here real quick.
I'm pretty sure I took the old version.
He does. I don't. Just because you said you guys, I just wanted to make sure.
Gotcha.
No,
gotcha.
no, I just took Eldritch Blast because of Renly.
Yeah.
No, plus because I'm 16 level and
Eldritch Blast, is that a spell? I've heard of Hadal's Ichor.
Oh yes,
I
you're
don't.
right.
Now,
You're right. Mine
because
that a little different.
because they changed out crossbow expert and spell sniper in the new rule, the 5.5 rules. For that, we'll use the spell sniper for the 2025 rules or 2024 rules.
Does it do anything else different? I mean,
Yes, it allows you to be within 5 feet of any enemy. Doesn't impose disadvantage on your attack rolls with spells.
But I still can get Eldritch Blast from the Warlock class.
But I think, yeah, that.
Because
Is that what the old spell sniper did?
Yeah, the new one I don't think you can get a cantrip anymore. I mean, it just so. But I also would get.
Or if you do, I don't think you can pick from Warlock.
No, it doesn't have that. So what I'll do is I'll let you choose which one we're going to use. Because basically, hold on real quick. Sorry. What they've done is that in the regular 5th edition rules, you basically had to have crossbow expert in order to get the ability to do ranged attacks without disadvantage if you're in 5 feet of an enemy.
Right.
So they added that to spell sniper, but they took away the thing of getting the cantrip. So you can choose whichever one of those two you want to use, and we'll just use that one.
Well, the other thing with the new one is I think you get a +1 to your spellcasting ability, which you don't in the old one. So
Right.
I was already maxed out at critical. So I think that's really the trade for the.
Well, no, you can add that to your intelligence or wisdom as well. With the new one.
Ooh, if she takes the old one, can I take the new healer? Because I don't like the old healer. Like
If you
I
want-
need to repeat
if-
my
if
feet.
you want to use the
old
new one-
healer is of no interest whatsoever.
think, yeah,
If you want to use the new one, sure, we'll use the new one for healer feat, and we'll use the 5.5 healer feat, and we'll use the spell sniper from the 5th edition rules. Not a problem.
Excellent. Yeah, because it was the re-roll ones on heals that was interesting to me, and the old one does not have that.
Oh, it doesn't. I thought it did.
No, yeah. That's what I was reading, and I'm like, using a med kit in battle, I'm never going to do that. Well, I mean, maybe our last one, I actually ran out of spell slots, but it's that re-rolling ones that really was interesting to me.
Okay, no problem.
Thank you.
All right, so you find yourselves back in the sanctum, coming down after having finished a long rest in the guest chambers and such like that. We're going to go ahead and take Brazen off of this map for now. As they're sitting outside the sanctum, kind of perched up, looking over the city of Doors, Sigil. Sigil itself actually added in some stuff here. I'm going to find if I can find the Sigil map for everyone. This is your Sigil map. Keep in mind that Sigil itself is basically contained in a ring. If you look at the bottom of the map here, you'll see that it's a large ring with the city's inside the ring, atop a impossibly tall pillar in the middle of the Outlands in the Outer Plains. And basically, you go from one end, like if you were over here in this part of the city, and you continue to go to the west, you basically come out over here. If you're up here by the Civic Fest Hall and you head to the north, you continue on around here until you come up past the armory, come back down to the Hall of Speakers, and you're back over at the Civic Fest Hall again. Of course, the Outlands itself does contain numerous different areas. Of course, the Spire for Sigil is right here in the center. And then you have your access to the Outer Plains, the different cities and the outlands here that will lead to the other planes without requiring necessarily using portals and the like. You find yourselves back in the sanctum, and you have you definitely know, Renly, that the next rod piece is on a planet known as Oerth.
A planet known as Earth,
Yes.
and that seems a little different than like a plane or dimension known as blah blah blah. So is
I
that
guess it would be basically a Greyhawk space is what it would be called if you were spell jamming.
okay.
And of course, you have the library to peruse to look up any information you might need about that. Also, Malena does mention that if you have anything you need to be sold or anything to purchase or anything like that, she's going to head back into out into the bazaars to help, so you can split up all of the coin and things like that you've gotten since you were last here as well.
Nice.
I think we need a lot of healing potions. I think we used a lot.
Yeah, I was gonna buy some more healing potions for myself and Blink.
Thank you for Twitch Prime. Very much appreciated. Welcome in, Rhino. So you can break down your cash, and then if you want to purchase anything else or refill your supplies and all of that.
Okay.
Yes, definitely more healing potions.
Mhm.
Let's see, what am I down to? I mean, I still had quite a few left, but I think we used at least 2 superior and 4 greater. At least that many from my supply.
And I used a couple too. So let me see what I have left. And I just marked them off I went. So yeah,
I think I
have
used
one superior.
2 or
You do?
3, like since the last time I bought some, but I don't think I bought any before going to Kryn. So I'm gonna buy for Blink and myself 3 more.
How much money did we get again?
I was just trying to look at that if I had that in my note.
I don't have any.
Yeah,
This
you
is
don't.
true. Yeah, Renly's got it all.
I am running a little low on money because I bought the chalices for Heroes Feast. Yep.
I mean, Devon, if you're running low, that one Excelsior I hear has a casino.
Excellent.
There was the Fortune's Wheel, right, in Sigil.
I'm having just a small issue on my technical side here, so we're going to take a small little break while the players finish purchasing stuff for their characters and splitting up their coin. I'm going to go to our tech screen, and we'll be back very, very shortly. So we'll see y'all very, very shortly. All right, we are back. Sorry about that. I was having some issues with my headset. I wasn't able to hear everything that the players were talking about. But we're back. I should they can hear me. That seems just fine. So it was just an issue on my headset end. So go ahead. I'm sorry. What were you guys were discussing? What you were picking up and such?
We summoned and killed Vecna while you were.
Oh, okay. Well, fair enough. All right. Well, that's the end of the episode.
No, we were just saying that it was a couple episodes back. We went on a big buying spree, bought armor, all sorts of stuff, and we're not wanting for much.
Okay.
Was our upshot. Yeah, just refreshing some healing potions and some scrolls, I think.
Okay.
Some components for the brainy people.
Were you able to find your the list of coin that you had collected and valuables and such? And anybody's notes?
Did not have anything from the last 2 sessions of Kryn specifically.
Gotcha.
But what we were fighting too was also they were giving items that I have the piece of the rod for that has find the path in it. But we weren't finding sacks and sacks of gold.
Yeah, correct. Okay. Excellent. All right, well, if you want, you can go over here to the library, of course, and start looking through and pouring through to see if you can find any maps of this area, find out this area where you will be traveling, find out some information about Oerth if you wish.
Yes.
I'm standing next to the library. I tell Agnoth right away what I sense in the rod.
Sure.
But I also I start going research, but I tell the smarter people for sure.
Tell me what, sir.
Looking through, you feel Renly, the rod piece is mentioning something about the Isle of Serpents.
Ooh, Minerva.
Yes.
Check it out. Check it out. Looks like we're going to an Isle of Serpents this time.
Ooh.
One of the first things with your passive history and your investigation, Agnoth, you're able to discover a map of the region.
Ooh. How beautiful.
Where's the Isle of Serpents here? I'm guessing somewhere in water.
No, the water's the blue part's the land.
Captain, how much sailing have you actually done?
How much time you got?
You do get a little bit about the geography, and this is some of the information you can kind of pick out.
Verdi Duction Chain.
Probably somewhere down in this little area, down in these areas, is what you're thinking.
Okay.
With the description of the climate, it's probably a little bit,
Warm.
not as farther north, with having a more temperate climate. You're also able to discover that a little bit of information about the Isle of Serpents. Popular accounts in some of the books you're reading is this bit of information.
I'm sure it's understood.
So I suppose there's no casinos on that one.
No, as a matter of fact, you find out this really weird information as you're researching this Isle of Serpents.
Oh. We know about us.
A Setarak.
Is a Serarak also known from Chult, or is that...
Yes, but you've heard a little bit about Serarak when you were in Neverwinter for those couple of years that you worked there and such like that. But you've heard about the death curse that was centralized and came from the area of Chult, and that Serarak was behind that.
Good thing we have some fortification against fear, etc.
Yes, especially now you have DOS back.
Considering it's horrors.
I can't say it in present company, but yeah.
And you're able to go through and do some information, do a little bit of research on Serarak as well. And you also find this information amongst the tomes and codices in the library there in the sanctum. I'll put these in Twitch chat too.
Well, labyrinths, I believe our Minotaur is good with those too. Good thing DOS is going to be with us for this trip.
Everything's coming up DOS.
Now, Das, how does that work? If it's a labyrinth that you've never been in before.
Oh, they're all the same.
You always
No
go
way.
hand on the left wall, right? I heard that once.
Yeah.
Come on, it's not that amazing.
Yeah.
Well, clearly not. They're all the same. So I was impressed, and now I'm not.
Well, I mean, they're all the same if you know them. You should still be impressed.
If you know, you know.
Oh, okay.
If you know, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
Everybody wants the captain's approval.
So,
Yeah, speaking of that title, yeah.
speaking of if you know, do you have another trivia question for us from the D&D Trivial Pursuit game?
I do.
Yay.
Belts of giant strength exist in how many varieties corresponding to what types of true giants?
Oh, gotta name them.
Oh my god.
No, it just wants the number. How
6?
many varieties?
6?
Oh, I thought it. Is it 6?
6 is correct.
Ooh,
Ooh,
yeah.
I would have gotten that wrong. I thought there were 5. Nice, Mitch.
Well, because one of them is this has the same
Hill,
stuff. two
stone,
different-
cloud, fire,
Right.
storm, and shit, I just had the other one.
Frost.
Frost, yes, Frost.
And the other
Thank
one
you.
that I will never
Frost.
remember.
Yeah.
Frost giant,
I-
yes.
Yeah, there we go. I think I mixed up cloud and storm.
And Ringo.
Yeah.
I'm going to stop answering them from now and let everybody else go through them. But yeah, so you have your location where you need to go, and when you're ready, the portal will activate to take you to this area.
Did we get a long rest?
Of course you did, yes.
Excellent.
We better up before we go someplace new. We were.
Do we want a meal before we leave, or do we want to hold on to that?
You know, we were just talking about my role as captain and how important that is, and I think that means that I pay for breakfast or dinner or lunch or high tea, whatever this is for everyone. So I'll
Whatever
pay for the chalice. 1,000 gold. I'll pay for it.
Oh.
Excellent.
Nice.
So, heroes
Pretty
feast
fancy restaurant,
on
Captain.
the captain.
So how much
And
of it?
Blink, but
Yeah, I was going to say how much of it's Blink's money too.
half,
Half. Fair enough.
So is that 10 hit points?
as far as he knows anyway.
No, that's to your maximum hit points.
Oh, it is.
Yep,
max.
so 11 to the maximum hit points.
Nice.
Nice.
So 1,000. Okay. Oh my goodness, I'm in like triple digits now.
Ooh.
For health points. Woo!
You're a valid power word kill target.
Yeah.
And everyone is immune to poison, immune to being frightened, and has advantage on wisdom saving throws.
Yay.
Nice.
That's the one.
And we did have a redemption earlier. So on your next D20 test, Devani, you will have advantage.
Yay! Thank you, thank you.
All right, so once you apply your extra 11 hit points and everything, go ahead and gather yourselves up over by the portal, and we will take you over to a new map.
Oops, that's too far. There we go.
Oops.
There we go.
Sir, over here.
I was making better notes.
So, you think there'll be snakes?
Why is
I
it
hope
always
so.
got to be snakes?
Oh, maybe I'll find some skins.
Well, we will not be frightened of them, even if there are snakes.
Yep.
And of course, in this delicious brunch that we're having is everybody's favorites. Definitely some fluffy
Oh.
Belgian waffles with strawberries and whipped cream.
As you arrive, no one move your tokens yet, and I will go ahead and explain what you see.
Oh my.
Oof.
Who are all these people?
Oh my.
Hmm.
Oh no. Oh
That looks-
yay.
That looks like a bundle of
You
fruit.
feel warm sea air as you gaze upon the craggy shore of an island lagoon. Rising from the lagoon's depths are tentacles that lash towards the beach at a group of panicked people dressed in hiking gear. You definitely can tell that they do not appear to be even close to being able to deal with the creature that is in the water.
Ooh, no.
Do you wish to move in to aid them?
Absolutely.
Oh yeah.
I want
Sure.
to.
For sure.
All right, so let's go ahead and
Who-
pull
sir,
up our initiative order.
Sir, are we hating the people or are we hating Hadal there?
Oh,
I know.
no time to ask. We're just helping.
I know it's like, can I make friends with the tentacles?
I'm gonna touch it. Oh,
You know what I love about this? Blink is the first one to go, and he has the least idea what we're doing.
Isn't that generally what it is? What happens?
Maybe.
What am I attuned to?
ooh, golly.
All right. You see one of the figures kind of turn around and see you coming, basically out of the side of the cliff. As right behind you, there's a cliff face. You've kind of come out of the side of the cliff right here on the beach of this lagoon, and the cliff stretches up behind you. You see the figure turn to you and say, "I don't know where you came from, but perhaps you might be able to help us. You appear to be capable. Come back, retreat," she says. She calls out to the folks that are kind of on the water. You see the ones near the water seem to have had fishing rods and stuff like that in their hands, as if they were trying to perhaps maybe fish, or a couple of them have nets, looking as if they were perhaps maybe gathering food, while this massive creature is attacking from the deep area of the ocean. She kind of steps over here and gives the help action to these other ones, trying to get them to move back. This other figure here turns to you and says, "Oh, thank the gods," and steps back over here out of the way. Blink, you're up.
Fighter save, sir. You got like a second and a half to respond.
Save the people.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Since he says that, I will burn my martial adept and bait and switch to trade places with this commoner in front of me.
Okay.
So
The
she
water
goes,
where you're standing there is about 2 feet deep.
not a problem. Now off you go. Off you go. Go back to Captain there. He knows what to do. That took my full action, so I've never been a tactical genius.
Okay.
So I will use my bonus action to pop an echo out next to this big snaky thing. But actually, I'll have to do it on this. I should do it on this side. But I can't do anything more because I've used my action. That's it.
Oh, what happened to the echo?
I'm just not very good with tokens. It's to the right of the Kraken if you can't see him.
Looks like it disappeared on me. It's all
Oh,
over
wow.
here.
I see it on my screen. I will delete it and bring him back out.
No worries. No worries.
Roll20 has been a little bit janky this evening for some reason.
Excellent.
You see it
Okay.
now?
Yes, I do.
All right.
Excellent. All right.
Okay.
So that was Blink's turn. Blink, it can kind of like float, right? Your echo?
It can float. It can hover.
Perfect.
It's just
because
weird.
it can definitely see that the water right here where it's standing is about 100 foot deep.
Okay.
As it's a fairly sharp drop off, you can see that it drops down to about 10 foot deep here as you're kind of standing on like a shelf, and you can see a little bit farther the water gets even deeper. Devana, you are up.
I'll call back to Devana. Devana, let's get cracking.
Yeah.
Devon, are any of these people hurt?
Not at the moment.
Okay.
You do see as the creature kind of comes up out of the water a little bit, you see like pieces of like a ship, like kind of stuck into its sides and such.
I'm gonna get up to right there, and I assume Devana would really notice that with her 25 perception. Yes. I will yell back to Renly because I think he would be particularly interested in this. Captain Renly, the Kraken looks hurt. It looks like it might be acting out of pain, not anything else. But my action was to light up Twilight Sanctuary. Where's my roll for that? There it is. Everybody gets 22 temporary hit points at the end of their turn. Wow. And that includes any commoners in my circle.
Okay. That would bring up Talo. Talo is going to listen to... you see the elf kind of immediately kind of runs over here, protectively kind of in this direction. Actually grabs the arm. I'm sorry, my apologies. Steps forward to an orc, grabs their arm, and kind of using, like, just grappling, kind of bringing them back over in this direction. All right, Agnoth.
Well, this situation changed rapidly. I think Agnoth, without an immediate better clue on what to do, is just going to... what's the range on this? It says 30 feet. Probably step slightly in this direction and cast Aid, which will give an extra 5. Does that even stack with Hero's Feast?
It does.
I
It
think
does?
so. Yeah.
Yeah, because
If
they're not
so,
either a temp.
an extra plus 5 to Renly, Minerva, Divana.
Thank you.
Wow, thank you.
And that is going to be it. He's waiting to see what the Kraken does.
Okay. Minerva.
Minerva's not sure she's gonna wait for Kraken. I feel like it's attacking people. She's going to try her new thing and do an Elder's Blast. Is it 3 bolts at this level? Or
Yes.
3.
Yes. Pew, pew,
All right.
pew.
Next level to go
I'm-
up.
All right. So 1 for 4. It's weird when you don't have agonizing blast.
No hit.
And I don't know about 14.
That will miss.
And
Ooh, that will
and a
crit.
crit. Yeah, one of them got max. Oh, I could do. No, sorry. Those are ones. Okay. And whew. Let's see. Any of these guys closest, but within 30 feet of me. Let me see. I guess only this one is. Is this the one that just went? She's gonna just if this say like, hey, let me pull you out of the way a little bit, and she's gonna just telekinetically shove, but actually pull towards her
Okay.
a commoner, and
Sure.
that one's close. Yeah, if they choose. So, and that's it.
Okay. The creature in the water, the monstrosity, the titan, is going to move. Let's see.
Oh, not out to honest though.
Going to move up over to here.
May I sentinel attack him from the echo?
If you would sentinel attack or opportunity attack.
Well, opportunity attack, but I have sentinel.
Go ahead and what was sentinel? Go ahead and pop sentinel up as well, because sentinel might not apply to this. Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. That's where it is applying. Okay. Yeah, go ahead. That will strike true. So it would have to be right to there. All right, 15 slashing. Because it does have to move out of the reach in order for the trigger of the opportunity attack. All right.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So then first it's going to turn back around and, I mean, it's a monstrosity. I don't think it has a massive intelligence. Oh, it does have a massive intelligence. Never mind. It is going to then turn its attacks on Blink. One attack first.
Well, that's uncalled for.
AC of 33 for 22 bludgeoning.
Just barely.
And you are grappled.
Yep.
Go ahead and roll me a D8.
Which direction?
One is north, and then we go clockwise. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You're flung 60 feet off in this direction. So we're going to put you here at the edge of the map, and we're going to put 3-0 on you, which means you are still, 30 feet farther out from that location in the water. You don't strike a solid surface, so you're not going to take the damage from the fling because you didn't strike a solid object.
More importantly, I've already used my reaction, so I can't tuck my knees and do a cannonball.
And you are splashed down in the water. It will take its next attack at Devana. AC of 30.
Oh yeah, that hits.
14 bludgeoning, and you are now grappled.
Oh no.
Its turn is over. You see the orc kind of move back around over here as well, pulling one of the commoners with them.
Sorry, Mitch. You said 14. Is it 14 plus 11?
No,
for
that was only if
25?
that was only if it crit you. It didn't crit you.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah, it didn't have advantage. So just the 14, but you are grappled. At the end of Vogrin's turn, it is going to fling Devana. Devana, please give me, with a legendary action, please give me a D8.
D8.
So
4.
1, 2, 3, 4. You are flung 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 over to here. 35. We're going to put 25 on you. Now, we do have an ad break coming up, so we'll come back on the other side of the ad break and find out what's going on after Vogrin's turn is over, as Das will be up. So feel free to stretch your legs, use the restroom, grab some snacks, replenish your beverages, etc., and check on your fur babies or your real babies, and we'll come back on the other side of the ad break. So please stick around. We'll be back in just a few. All right, we're back here on this side of the ad break. It is Das's turn. Das, you are up. You've seen Blink get thrown into the air 60 feet out into the water. You saw Devon tossed kind of down the beach as the archaeologists here seem to be freaking out and getting prepared to dash back behind your group.
I'm very concerned for Devana. And sadly, I don't have Das Dragon with me, do I? Because that would be, and that's I think a 10-minute spell to cast, unfortunately. So my choice to invest in this charisma instead of mounted combatant is bearing fruit. I'm going to race forward 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And do a precise strike and swing at this thing. Precise strike. With the frost brand. So precise strike gives me advantage on the first attack. A 20.
20 will strike true.
All right, and we're gonna. So first we've got the frost brand itself with all the damage here. So
14.
Yep. Plus then I will throw a.
Go ahead and give me the D8 from the precise strike first.
Okay. First D8. There we go.
Ooh, nice.
I will then throw a. Let's do a 3rd level smite on a 3rd level spell. So that's gonna be 4d8 on this thing.
Okay. Ooh.
All right, I'll take it. And then I will also. This probably won't have much of an effect because I have a feeling this thing is not easy to frighten. But I will also throw in there a my demoralizing strike from the Knight of the Sword, which means that sorry, it's gonna be a bit of a mouthful in there.
No worries.
But basically, if it can be frightened, it needs to make a Wisdom saving throw equal to DC 18.
It is immune to being frightened.
Okay. So on a failed save, the target is frightened. On a successful save, the target has disadvantage on its next attack roll. Does that mean this thing, because it didn't save at all, doesn't even have the positive?
Let's see here. Yeah, I wouldn't even have to make a save because it's immune to frightened.
Okay, cool. I just figured I would give it a try. So I will do second attack here. This will just be a regular frost brand. 16.
16 will whiff.
All right. I will use my heroic inspiration to make a reroll.
Okay. 15 will miss.
And I don't. Let's see. I'm at a loss for bonus actions. So I don't think I can push this thing with my hits. So I'll leave it with that.
All right. At the end of your turn, it is going to swing another tentacle with its legendary actions. AC of 21, Das. Misses.
Misses. Just barely misses.
Renly, you are up.
All right, I gotta see this thing. Far step, 60 out, 40 down. Been too long since I've been in water, so I can swim, I can talk, I can do all the things I normally can. And Devana said there might be something going on under the water, so I want to see what I see. And is this a glorious Hadal in my home is Oerth where I'm supposed to be all along, or is this a big nasty kraken and I should blast it?
This is a big nasty kraken.
Oh no! Pew, pew, pew.
Hit, critically miss.
I'll use inspiration to re-roll that last one.
Crit miss, okay.
Yeah, who wants a crit miss?
All right, 3 hits.
I can't push it, but it's going to be
31 points.
And yeah, that's it. Turn.
All right. All of the archaeologists, they are going to run back. Having seen where the tentacle strikes were, they're not going to run too far away. One, let's see. Kind of moving back over this direction. Unfortunately, this one moves out of its range. And it will take an opportunity attack as its reaction against that poor soul. Missing with a natural 1.
Nice.
Wow, see, that's why I was talking about that rule I used to use back in the day. That if you still hit with a natural 1, as long as it's 5 over their AC, it still hits. All right, that's the archaeologist's turn. Top of the round, you see this figure kind of stepping in front, pushing some of the other ones back behind her. Same thing over here. You see this one kind of stepping forward in here and pushing some of the other ones behind her as well. Coaxing them around. At the end of her turn, it is going to go ahead and take its final attack at Das. Or final legendary action at Das. For 26 bludgeoning, grappling Das.
23 technically because he has the feet, but still got me.
Oh, it does. Yeah, it does not have magical weapons. Bleak.
All right, I'm swimming right now, right? So this is difficult terrain without a swim speed, correct?
Correct.
All right. Well, there's a big thing that's not quite Hadal because Captain's shooting at it, and I don't want anything in. Yeah. So I am going to move and dash and burn my action surge to swim in between Renly and the Kraken.
Okay.
And that's all I can do. I'll move the Echo up within Sentinel fun range, and that's it.
Okay. Devana.
I will stand up,
All right.
and then I will Misty Step, and I think Misty Step gets me like right here.
Yes.
Misty Step just gets me back. Okay, just gets me back to the edge of the map.
You still have
And
15
then-
feet of movement.
15 gets me right there. And I will do Toll the Dead on it.
All right. DC 20, I believe, or 22, 20.
Easy 20. Yep.
All right. Attempting its saving throw, wisdom save. It will fail.
14 points of necrotic damage. But most importantly, I'm back in the healing range.
All right. Anything else?
I think that's it.
All right. You see the elf kind of switch places with some of these other figures. Agnoth, you're up.
Agnoth is going to move somewhere that Das is not between him and the thing, or at least not between him and all of the thing, to about here, and then he is going to fire off a lightning bolt to the kind of left side of it slightly.
Sure. Dexterity saving throw, DC 20. It will succeed.
That is impressive.
But you also notice that the lightning does 0 damage to the creature.
Oh, no. Likes
Maybe
it.
fire. No bonus action. That's going to be it.
All right, Minerva.
Well, first off, if Das will allow, she's going to use her tentacle to pull Das closer. If he
Oh
chooses
yes.
to say, so I will move him 5 feet closer to me, and
So this is like a tentacle tug of war.
yeah, I don't know if it's going to
All
break the
over
grapple at the
me.
point. Yeah, right.
Well, you
Like
can,
obsessed
okay.
with me.
Before you use that as your bonus action, you have to keep in mind you have to move them out of the grapple. And
What?
you have to move them out of the grapple. The force move has to move them out of the reach of the grapple.
Right.
Its reach is 30 feet. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Well, I'm still trying.
Okay,
I still
sure.
moving 5 closer to me.
Sure. Okay.
You know, I'm grabbing onto dust with my
Okay.
tentacle, and then I'm going to like do that. Those my new, you know, maybe like Hidel likes me too. Who knows? Hidel likes me too, and that's why I can do this now. 27 for only 3, and
17 will miss.
ooh, and last one.
So 10 force.
And I'm just staying back here with this group.
All right. The creature is up, getting its legendary actions back.
I saw that Blink was safe with Runway, so I didn't have to like fly over there and try and get him out of the water.
It is going to. First, it's going to fling Das. Das, please give me a D8.
Sure.
I tried to hold on. I tried.
Yeah, no worries.
That's a shame.
Shut up. This also reminds me that I think it technically would have taken damage when like my scornful rebuke or whatever it's called whenever it damaged me, but we'll get that later.
Oops.
Same direction as Divana.
Yep.
All right. Let me take the grapple off you. Sorry. Give me a second. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. So this will put you 20 feet away. 20 feet of movement.
Okay.
And then you will also take 21 minus 3, 18 bludgeoning from
Okay.
striking the ground prone.
18.
And what was your, how much damage is your divine, the radiant damage when they strike you?
Scornful rebuke is charisma modifier, so 5. Nice.
5. Okay, got it.
Like that.
All right, that's his first attack. His second attack is going to be a tentacle attack at Blink. AC 36 Blink.
Yep.
For 21 bludgeoning, and you are grappled. And then it is going to take a tentacle attack at the person who tried to throw lightning at it. AC of 24 is still going to miss Agnoth.
What I'm going with is, wow, Agnoth is in range. Wow, what a reach.
I'm going to try something stupid. I'll use my reaction at the end of its turn with the perfected armor ability to force it to make a strength saving throw DC 18. It'll probably make this, but let's give it a shot.
What is the condition?
It pulls it towards me if it fails. I'll just
Oh, gotcha.
put
Okay.
it in chat.
That's pretty funny.
Mm-hmm.
Going fishing.
Well, it's actually it's too big. It's gargantuan size.
Huge or smaller, it is bigger than that. Okay, never mind, I cannot do that.
All right. You see the orc kind of usher some of the archaeologists behind them as well. At the end of Vogrin's turn, is going to use a legendary action to use an attack, a tentacle attack, And this is going to be at Renly.
Uh-oh. Doesn't he have your interception there?
18.
Yes, 18 bludgeoning, and you are grappled as well.
Got it.
We'll put the grappled condition on the two of you out there. And Das, you are up.
Oh, Blink is grappled again? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I will stand up, so I'm no longer prone, and then it takes up half my movement. So then I have 15 feet, and then I will dash. So that will be a total of 45 feet. So 20 to get me to where I am right now, and then I have an additional 25 feet left.
Yep.
So 5. 1, 2, 3. Well, I'll put myself in front of Devon at least. 4, 5. And that's gonna be. I have no. Well, let's see. Do I want to do a bonus action?
You get 22
Yes,
temporary
and
hit points. Yay! Somebody
I'm
gets
happy
my
about that.
temporary hit points.
Yeah.
I got him before you left. Before you
Oh, excellent. Before it threw me off the camera.
Let's see. Yeah, I have no great bonus actions that I want to use because I don't really want to use my spell slot for spiritual weapon. So that will be turn. But I will
All
take
right.
the-
Let's see here. At the end of Das's turn, it will take a second legendary action. Trying to hit Agnoth again. AC 22 will miss. Renly, you are
Nice.
up.
Oh, not good rolls.
Keep it moving at you.
I'm underwater. I look at Blink. He can hear me. I say, "Don't worry, I'm going to be right back." I far step again to teleport outside of the grapple.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm just going right here. I'm just going right here, and then I'm going to pew pew pew.
21, 19 will hit.
Nice.
20.
And that was my bonus action to get to teleport out of the grapple. So hopefully I'm unflingable. That's it.
Real quick before that, you'll still be able to make your attacks as normal, but did we make a saving throw to maintain concentration on the far step?
Oh, give me 1 sec. Sorry, that is correct. I do
I
have
completely
advantage.
forgot about it. Should be fine. Yes, you're good. Okay.
Yes. Thank you.
At the end of your turn, it's going to take its last tentacle attack for legendary action at Devana. For 20 bludgeoning.
No.
And Devana is grappled as well. Renly, I'll take the grapple effect off of you.
Thank you.
And the archaeologists are up. They're going to move farther back. That one, unfortunately, will take tentacle strike. Ooh. Top of the round. There again. Let's see. 5, 10, 15. Oh, it's hard to use this reaction. I'm going to move back there. Marianne's going to move back over here. Pulling this character with him. And Blink is up.
Okay, I am grappled, so I have no movement. I cannot hit him, but I have a monochromatic friend who can.
You do.
So he is going to do so, or at least attempt to. And because the thing hit Renly, wait, I don't have Bless up, so that +4 doesn't matter.
Can you swap places with your...
No, because I need movement to swap places, and I have 0 movement while I'm grappled. Otherwise, I would.
And it's also 100 feet of water where the echo's kind of walking on the water. Kind of floating over the water.
I mean, when I'm around Renly, I have the wind beneath my wing.
Can't you take all your attacks from it? Yep. Okay, that will miss.
Yeah, I can. I was just trying to see if I could get rid of that Bless, but never mind. But yeah, so it's still just a straight 17.
That will miss.
I will unleash Incarnation because that thing hit Renly and get a 4th attack from the Echo spot.
There you go. That
and
will hit.
finally, one connects. But that's it. I don't have a useful bonus, and I have no movement because I'm grappled.
All right, Devana.
I'm grappled, right? So I cannot
Correct.
move.
Correct.
Devana feels like we're actually making pretty good headway on this thing. I will Misty Step as a bonus action. If I have 30, I can get over here, and I think that gets me out of its
Mm-hmm.
Does that get
Grapple, yeah.
that doesn't get me out of its range, it just gets me out of its
Correct.
grapple now, but it can
Correct,
still
yeah.
hit me. Okay.
But if you go back
That-
10 more feet, maybe you might be able to get there. Maybe.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. That's as far as I can get. Because then if I step out, it gets an attack of opportunity on me, right?
But it already used its attack of opportunity and killed one of the archaeologists.
Aha! Oh. Did Devana see that? Sarah didn't clock that. So I'm assuming Devana did not either. There, I'm just outside of its range. I am just going to go ahead and pull the dead.
Unfortunately, you are only 25 feet away, just so you know.
Oh, am I? Because my aura is 30. Is
Yeah,
my aura
but
wrong?
you gotta keep in mind this one right here counts as its space.
Oh,
So
gotcha.
this
gotcha.
is 5
Yep.
feet, 10 feet, 20, 25, 30. You are 30 away there. Well, actually, from this corner,
Gotcha.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, yeah.
No, I would not get behind the archaeologists. So-
I didn't think so either. This one's
No.
going to pull this guy back here. Agnoth, you're up.
Agnoth.
Oh, it failed
has
its
fewer
wisdom
compunctions
save.
although I think Agnoth would consider trying to deflect stuff from his friends, but it doesn't seem to care very much about him being hard to hit. It just hits anything. So he goes up there
Okay.
and then tries to shoot a firebolt at it. Maybe this will work.
Double strike true.
23 fire. Let's see if it takes any damage from that.
It will. It is not more than, it's not submerged in the water, so it doesn't have fire resistance from the water, but it does take the damage.
Well, that's something. And that's the end of my turn.
All right, Minerva.
Oh, well, my bonus action doesn't be doing much, but let's see if I can how this goes. Let's see if I can keep hitting it. Oh, I gotta remember my Far Realm Shard. Let's see what it does next time. 20,
Double strike two. True.
30 and 14 misses, and my shard does, which I forgot all last time. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's within 30 feet of me. No. I'm 35 feet away, so never mind.
All right. The Kraken is up. It gets back its
No!
legendary actions. It is going to target. Let me see here.
It's so close to being gone.
Didn't put the damage on there. We'll make sure that the damage is on there. It is going to target Devana, Agnoth, and Blink.
It may have to move a little to get to Agnoth.
Oh, no, it's a 120-foot range.
Oh, cool. It's not the tentacles, it's something else.
Cool, it's something else.
Oh, wait, so who is this guy to? This was Agnoth,
Devana
Lana,
and Blink.
Okay.
TC 23 dexterity saving throw.
Oh yeah, okay, we can
So,
try.
Okay. I am going to use absorb elements on this.
Okay.
Blink literally can't pass, so.
Okay.
Yeah, I realized
So
I could not pass either.
It's
Yeah.
30 lightning damage. And Agnother will be 26.
Oh, absorb elements. It gives you resistance.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
4
yeah.
is just the next attack, which I may not.
Oh, I
necessarily
got
use
you. Yeah,
with
so just 15 lightning. You see the orc step up over here and will miss. At the end of its turn, it is going to use its tentacle against Das. No hitting. For 25 bludgeoning, grappling Das.
Oh no.
Das, you are up.
Well, bleep me, because now I can't move up to attack him.
Oh, it's a mature channel. You can say fuck. Well, shit, fuck.
Yeah. If I'm grappled, I don't think I literally have anything I can do. Hold on.
Don't you have a thrown weapon?
A javelin of lightning.
Oh yeah, right. You don't
Um,
have any mundane javelins?
I have a spiritual weapon. Can I smite on a spiritual weapon again?
No.
No. Oh, this thing sucks. I'm gonna contest its grapple.
Okay, so it's just DC 18 escape with an athletics or dex or acrobatics check. You are able to escape its grapple.
I will make myself the target, and that will be turn.
Okay. At the end of your turn, it is going to fling.
Only has blink, right?
Blink. Yes. So, Blink, give me a D8, please.
Blink is just like a rag doll today.
7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 5, 10, 15. 45. Oops. And again, you splash down in the water, taking no damage. Renly is up.
Get him.
Oh, by the way, it took 5 damage from hitting me.
Gotcha.
As well.
Kill it.
Yeah, every little bit
Yeah.
counts.
Yeah.
I'm gonna whap,
Yep.
whap,
Yep.
whap,
All 3 hit.
slam, slam,
Much better.
slam.
Right?
Ooh, that's pretty good.
Those are nice.
And the creature slinks off dead into the water.
And just because he thinks I never love him or anything, I'm gonna swim up to my boy Blink and give a second level cure wounds.
Say that for yourself, sir. I'm fine.
I am missing 1 hit point.
Meanwhile, Gavana's on tour, like freaking out that you guys aren't there. Freaking out.
And you guys can all get back over to the shore without a problem. I'm still having another issue with my headset. My apologies, everyone. We're going to take a small little tech break, and we'll let if you guys want to heal yourselves up and stuff like that, feel free to do so. We'll be back in just a little bit. Let me see if I can fix this again. All
It's an
right,
issue.
we're back on the side of the ad break, the technical issue break. I think it's something I have a dongle for the wireless headset, and I think I have it plugged into a spot that's causing it to cut out every once in a while. It disconnects and reconnects. There was also an issue with Discord, which we luckily were able to fix before coming back. All right, so the characters were able to defeat the Kraken, find themselves on the beach in this area with some confused and frightened people.
Mitch, the archaeologists that died, are they there? Are they in one piece? Or were
If
they,
you want to use revivify, you can do so, yeah.
I do. I would like to revivify them. I will burn that 300 GP diamond and get them back to life.
You see a stout woman with bronze skin, curly dark hair held back with a colorful scarf, kind of turns towards you. Her expression a mixture of relief and excitement. My friends, I am Lisa. Lisa Matulin. Where did you come from?
That's not important right now. The important thing is that we arrived in time to help out. All right. What is there a backstory to why this creature approached, and was it being hunted, or?
I do not know. We were just here on the beach trying to get fish for dinner, and it attacked. It did seem to already injured, however.
So we did kill it, but can we go up and look at it and see if we can figure out like kind of what the damage from us was versus what the damage from before might have been?
If you want to swim down, it did slink off of the shelf to 100 feet down to the ocean floor.
Oh yeah, BRB. Yeah.
No problem for Renly.
Nope.
Don't worry, he does this all the time.
As you get down there,
if y'all want to magically teleport you down there too. No? Okay.
you can easily go down there and see that it does seem as if the creature had made contact, perhaps maybe with a ship or something out in the ocean. Perhaps maybe a hunting boat or something like that. And it was definitely injured. But you do see like blasts from what appear to be, you see rather large metal objects from like cannons. The cannonballs would have damaged it as well, and blast marks here and there. You see where it seems to have been pierced by perhaps the prow of a ship, and a few harpoons that have had their ropes and their lines kind of ripped off in the creature's body.
So very dangerous waters from both a like creature standpoint, but also people on the waters.
Yes, perhaps. But as you make your way back to the... Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was going to say, as you make your way back to the surface, Lisa, and I put her name there in chat for you, and put it in the Twitch chat, does invite you back to their camp, as the archaeologist camp is just a little way south down the shore to rest and recuperate.
Yeah. Find out some information, possibly.
Sure. They want to get she does mention, I will answer my questions for you if you have questions, and I perhaps can answer questions for me. But we want to get our archaeologists back to the campsite. If you'd follow us, feel free to join us. And they take you south along the beach where the cliff kind of gives way and allows a bit of passage inland. And you see the tents kind of sit between the shore and the jungle. You see armor and digging equipment kind of like scattered across the sand. To one side, you see two males, an elf and an orc, kind of tend to wounded colleagues. They each have a symbol of an arc of 7 stars hanging from their necks, and their hands kind of glow with divine magic. On the opposite side, you see the other female, human, kind of poring over what appears to be a spell book. She goes, and the figure again, Lisa comes up and says, so we've been investigating areas from here around this island. What are you doing here?
Hello, by the way, my name is Renly. I think I was a little preoccupied with our defeated friend in the sea before, but we are the 10 Eels here on the Serpent Isles in search for a bit of rumored treasure. That's true. Yeah.
You're not scavengers, are you? This land belongs to my people.
No.
Oh,
no, I'm not. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say no. We're more looking for things that might be dangerous that maybe should be cleared away, in case they might cause problems.
I see. Well, we have been investigating an ancient complex. Long ago, an evil mage with a skeletal appearance demolished my ancestral village on this island. The mage absconded with several treasures and was never seen again.
That does sound like what we saw in the books, right?
That sounds like the figure she's describing as a Serac, yeah.
Yeah. That sounds like it might be worth us looking into, and no offense, obviously, but we came upon you in a time of need. You don't seem as if this dangerous place has formidable foes that you might be able to protect yourselves. We could fit that role, as it were.
Well, I would note that we've uncovered what we believe to be the complex's entrance, as well as 2 false entrances laden with traps. We believe them to be false entrances. We haven't been able to get close enough to them. We haven't been able to explore much more, but there might be information that we have that might, if you wish to head into this complex.
I haven't been able to get close, you say. Why is there?
The traps and such, yes.
Right.
Does that mean the other one has no traps?
She again looks confused at Blink and then looks back to the rest of the party. I do not understand what you mean.
Well, you said that 2 were false and you couldn't get close to them, and the other one's not false. So that means you could get close to it, which means it didn't have traps to keep you from getting close to it.
I'm not sure that I follow your logic, but here's what we've discovered so far. You say you're looking for something? What exactly are you looking for?
Well, just so you know, because you said you hope we're not trespassing on your lands or anything, I'm not interested in like gold, jewels, things like that. It's just an art, I believe Minerva called it. That's well put. But it looks kind of like a piece of a metal staff, really.
Did you said artifact though?
Artifact, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm unfamiliar with this, but such a powerful item might be found within the complex. But that is not what we are searching for. I hope to recover 6 ancestral treasures stolen from my people. Perhaps if you find
Help
these,
you with that.
if you find these and recover them, I will pay you well for each item.
Oh, well, we're good
Sounds
at
good.
finding items.
And she gives you a description. One is an ebony wand decorated with bones and feathers. The other is a ring of golden stars. Another is a sacred scimitar dedicated to serpent spirits.
That one's my favorite so far.
There's also a set of copper tablets engraved with incantations. There's also a crystal orb that my people once used for rituals.
Kind of rituals.
Religious rituals. Then a blue silk sash that was also used by our elders in ceremonies. If you uncover any of these items from the complex, return them to me. I would gladly reward you with coin or gems.
Okay.
Here's what we've discovered so far. And she pulls out a small little, hand-drawn map.
All right. That could help.
Fire very bad.
Very, very fire bad. Okay. Complex. See this phantom bike pit?
It did not.
Okay, a face, yes. All right.
Very cool. So when she says stolen, does she mean recently or like stolen long ago and they've been looking for a long time?
Long ago, and they've been looking for some time.
I don't
Got
know
it,
how that
okay.
silk sash might not have lasted too well, but we'll find out.
You might speak with Tallow and Vogrin. They are well versed in the religious history of the island. They might have more information for you. And she points to the elf and the orc, the two what appear to be priests and healers.
Right.
I know that also that Marion, our mage, hails from the mainland, and she has a bit of knowledge of arcane lore and such as well. I believe she said she specializes in this evil mage, that knowledge of this even history of this evil mage that did this to my people.
All right. And they're all here in the camp?
Yes, she points basically to these. This person is the mage, and then this elf and the orc are the priests.
All right. Well, we should find out as much as we can. I mean, it sounds like this mage is kind of tricksy considering all those traps. There
Yes.
hasn't been any weird other people around here, have there? I mean,
Not that we have seen, no.
strangers. Okay.
As I mentioned, we did not have very much time to. We've only been here for a few days, and that is all we've discovered so far. And she does look to you with reverence, Devana, and says, "Thank you. The blessing of Celestian definitely aided our companion. Thank you for reviving them."
Absolutely.
Oh, yes. She wouldn't let him suffer, that's for sure.
No.
Well, I would have done it, but I didn't know her name and it wasn't in the book.
Well, that book definitely saved me.
Yes,
Right,
we get all our names back in the book.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, yeah, I'm happy to help you find find these items for sure. Let's I can tell that Minerva's excited just about like the hunt to find.
Sure,
things.
yeah, of course.
She's like, oh, things, stuff to find. There could be other things.
Also, just I know they have great sentimental value to you and your people, but do any of them have any magical properties? Because it might be easier to locate once within if that's the case.
I am
Sweet
unsure
way to find
exactly
them.
what they are. I just have been
Oh,
passed down from my people.
Okay.
I would note that from what we understand, this complex is known as the Tomb of Wayward Souls.
That's a bit foreboding.
From what we understand, the reason why it's been called such is that many adventurer, treasure seekers, etc., have entered. None of them have returned.
I was afraid that was the reason it was called that. Well,
And we're still insane enough to give it a try anyway.
well, we should go while we still have, have that yummy breakfast in our belly.
True.
Yeah.
And let's talk to this priest, right? These priests.
Yeah, you see the two priests. They're sitting there. They do have healers kits out as well, tending to some of those that might have twisted their ankles. Definitely healing up the figure that you revived, Devana, of which that person is very, very thankful. And as you approach, they mention your sanctuary, and they're like, greetings, I'm Tallow, and this is my companion, the elf says, and this is my companion, Vogrin. You are a follower of Celestian as well?
I am gonna roll a religion check, because I don't know that she's ever heard of Celestian.
Roll it with advantage, because of Agnoth's briefing kind of the realm.
20.
You do remember that one of the deities of this realm was called Celestian, and it was an enigmatic deity of stars and wanderers.
Sounds pretty close.
I see. Yeah, so I tell them, well, we're from another land. This sounds very much like my beloved Archheart. Maybe this is the form my god takes in this land.
The Archheart.
Yes.
What is their name?
I'm probably saying this horribly. Everyone forgive my cleric for not knowing her god. Corlon?
Corlon? Yes.
Yeah, the Archheart.
Corlon is worshipped here as well, yes. The deity of my people, Talos says, pointing to himself as an elf. But before we continue the conversation, we do have an ad break coming up here, starting in just a few seconds. So take the time to use the restroom, grab some snacks, replenish your beverages, stretch your legs, etc. And we will talk to you on the other side of the ad break. So please stick around. We'll be back in just a few. right, we're back on this side of the ad break. Thank you so much for your patience. We have to run at least 3 to 5 minutes of ads every hour to help support the channel. For our D&D games on Tuesdays, we're trying to do that at the bottom of the hour, as close as the bottom of the hour as possible. That way no one really misses any of the action. Speaking of action, the tickets went on sale today, actually, for the October virtual D&D weekend. Oops, I put that in the wrong chat. There we go. For the October virtual D&D weekend, which is a online Dungeons & Dragons convention that we do every month, partnered with Wizards of the Coast and Baldwin Games. There is the link to the tabletop.events page for that convention. If you want to play some Dungeons and Dragons, it's not this weekend, but it's the following weekend, the first weekend of October is that event. I'll be running 4 different sessions of some of the new Legends of Greyhawk adventures that have been put out by the premier organizers for organized play for Wizards of the Coast, one of which is Baldwin Games, and we have the area for that around the city of Greyhawk and the villages of Hamlet and Ulb and all of that. So if you have a chance to sign up for one of those games, you can play them with level 1 characters. All of the character creation rules and such like that you can find on our Discord server. If you want to click on that Discord tab in the Discord panel in the About Us section of the link in chat, you can go there to find out how to make your characters. You can also find it all on D&D Beyond as well. But back to our characters. They are speaking with the 2 priests of Celestian at the moment. I'm a bit apprehensive, Talos says, the elf, about exploring the complex. We are dear friends with Lisa and support her efforts, but being well versed in this religious history of the island, I would advise a couple of things. Yes.
Devon and
The orc speaks up. Pardon?
Oh, yes?
Yeah, I nod and listen attentively. Yes.
Vogan, Starkloak, pleasure to meet you. The orc says, reciprocity is very important. The powerful nature spirits reside on the island, and they don't take kindly to those that would exploit it. I would advise to not take anything without leaving something in return.
Oh, that is very good to know.
Yes, Talos says, and respect is something else that would be mindful to would be something to keep in mind. Offerings of money or wealth, food, crafted items and such show respect to the island's spirits. Acts of kindness can also gain the spirits' favors as well.
Well, I think Devon has already got some of that.
It's obvious to us that your group are very experienced adventurers. We don't have much to offer. If you're going into the complex for Lysa and the rest of the archaeologists, we will do our best to maintain the camp here, and if you need to return, we will offer you whatever healing magics that we have if you are in need.
Hopefully I will keep them healthy and stout, but you never know what could happen.
May Celestian guide your way.
Thank you.
Thank you, yes.
Thank
And
you.
they kind of nod and go back to tending to some of the wounds and such like that from the other archaeologists.
Okay. I guess they told us what they needed to.
Yeah, looking around, you do notice that the human woman is still poring over the spell book that Lacey had mentions. Her name was Marian.
I think it's
point
Marion
out-
the librarian, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yes. Yes. My Greyhawk. For those of you in the audience, my Greyhawk's character's name is Marion the Librarian.
Yes, yes.
Which, yeah. Now all of you will start singing that song. And if you don't know that
Exactly.
song, go Google that song. Anyway, where were we?
Earworm.
Yeah.
I don't know. This maybe.
I just want to make sure that the spellcasters amongst us notice the book.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
yes. Definitely. As you kind of get closer, Agnoth, the first thing that you notice as she's sitting there poring over her spell book, sitting on like she's kind of sitting on a log around the camp. There's a few logs that have been pulled out around the fire. Some tents have been set up and such, as I mentioned, digging equipment, excavation equipment and stuff here and there. You recognize that there is obviously a lantern of revealing sitting on the log right beside her. And again, with your passive perception of over 20 and your passive arcana of like, what, 27, something like that?
Might be only 25.
25. You also note that she has a gem of seeing strapped to her belt.
Agnoth probably clanks up to take a look.
She kind of glances up from her book and says, "Oh, yes, an artificer, I see. Thank you so much for your aid on the beach. Very experienced adventurers to be able to handle a kraken of that size.
Was our
Although
first time, too.
Though it was wounded," she kind of says, half-heartedly.
Yes. Don't know who we have to thank for that, but I hope they were in better shape than it was. So, is this a new study book to you, or you a spell book that you're studying?
Oh, no, I am kind of the camp's resident arcana expert. Probably not as well versed as adventurers experienced as you, but I do have a fairly intense fascination with magical traps and artifacts.
I see you have a few around you already.
A bit, yes. Oh, yes, she kind of glances when you, she kind of notices you're referring to the lantern of revealing. She says, yeah, very useful, yes.
I would imagine.
Do you know much about the evil mage, as Lisa says, that built the complex?
Well, we did read about him in a library before we came here, but it's one thing, a library with books written by somebody from long ago, and another thing getting to live it and experience it in person, so we still may have things we can learn from you.
That is, of course, why I did join the crew. When I found out that Lisa was coming to the Tomb of Wayward Souls, I just had to tag along. My main arcane research has led me to study Sirarak. Do you know much about the Archlich?
Mostly what we've been told, he ravaged the local lands and killed people, demolished settlements, stole things.
Oh, yes. Please, she kind of gestures to your other companions. Be seated if you wish. I can tell you a bit of information about Sirarak.
Yeah, and he sets up weird mazes. That's the other thing I remember.
Yes, his first was known as the Tomb of Horrors, here in our realm. But that was when he was a demi-lich, before he returned to lichdom. Sirarak, also known as the Devourer, is a powerful archlich. It's feared across from what I understand, many worlds. I take it from your dress that you are not from the Flaness.
No,
That's correct.
we've most recently come from a place called the City of Doors, if you've ever heard of it.
Oh, the Outlands.
Yes, I suppose so.
Very interesting, yes. Well, Sirarak takes sadistic pleasure in killing adventurers by luring them into his trap-riddled tombs with the promise of powerful artifacts. Then, of course, he feeds on their souls to sustain his escapades across the multiverse. And
Sounds like we're about
you
to
see her
walk into a trap then.
kind of speaking enthusiastically about this. Yes, hundreds of years ago, Sirarak was a mortal mage from Oerth, devoted to the pursuit of power and immortality. Some say that he was a pupil of... She kind of glances back and forth and leans forward and whispers, some say that he was a pupil of Vecna, from whom he learned the undeath secrets. Yes, the Sirak travels the plains in search of powerful artifacts. When he finds a particularly intriguing one, he seals it in one of his infamous tombs to tempt treasure hunters into the dungeon's depths. He's filled these tombs with deadly traps, fearsome monsters, and twisted puzzles meant to torment and eventually slay would-be thieves, whose souls he then consumes. The most famous of his... Go ahead.
I was gonna say, well, I understand wanting to find artifacts, but consuming the souls, I'm not so much interested in.
Yes, and you note kind of a bit... give me an insight check, Minerva.
Righty. Where are my skill checks? Oops, I have to do my token first. Let's try that. Normal. Oh, not very high. I'm just like artifacts.
Actually, anyone that wants to give me an insight check, go ahead and give me an insight check. That is, as long as you've joined the circle over there.
I'd be right there, so...
Sure. You know, she's very enthusiastic about all of this knowledge she has, but she seems, when Minerva mentions the whole thing about, eating souls and stuff, she seems to talk more guiltily, if that could be a word to use, about her enthusiasm when she's speaking of him. She goes, yes, the most famous of Sirak's tombs is, of course, as you mentioned, the Tomb of Horrors, which has claimed many adventures throughout its history. Another tomb infamous, the Tomb of the Nine Gods, in which Sirak had sealed 9 false gods that he had slain there. He has tombs on worlds known as Oerth, a place known as Faerun, Toril, and beyond.
Seems to get around.
Yes, unlike many archliches, the Sirak does not desire godhood.
Oh.
Nevertheless, his nefarious deeds have garnered him a substantial following.
Cultists?
Yes. One of such groups, these followers founded the Bleak Academy, an institution of arcane and religious learning that extols Sirak's power. And again, you see a little bit of guilt over her face, but she continues to kind of speak enthusiastically about a Sirak.
So what do you know about... I'm sorry, it was the Bleak... It was said so fast.
Oh, my apologies. I tend to speak very fast. The Bleak Academy.
Bleak Academy. Do you have experience with them?
No. She kind of looks down. I admit that once I did admire the Archlich and even considered studying necromancy as my path of school of study. But a Sirak delights in watching others perish. He regards himself as superior in all aspects, treating others as one would gnawing insects. He views the creatures he creates as mere tools to serve his whims. This hubris is...
fascination, but yeah.
Yes, this hubris often has led him to disaster, but of course, as a lich, he continually returns to unlife. When I realized that the great evil involved, I turned myself from his grim path.
Well,
And you all kind of reel back and get a glimpse again of a far-off realm. A decaying creature in flowing robes, with a black evil book embedded in his skeletal rib cage, again pulling wisps from the arcane energy swirling around him, working his ritual. And you discover another secret.
Speaking I forgot that we have advantage on those insight checks.
Oh, yeah.
Great.
So let me add that to your secrets.
We've got to remember to spend these secrets.
Yeah, right.
I think you've only spent one so far, right?
Yeah, yep.
I think so.
No, you spent two.
yeah.
You spent
A
two.
second one got spent accidentally.
Yes.
Yeah,
One did get
there-
spent
Right.
accidentally.
One
that's
on
right.
purpose. Yeah.
There we go. And I'll go ahead and show it to you again. I went ahead and added that down there. I think the Mercy one was spent accidentally.
Yeah.
Are you heading into the tomb?
Yes.
Yep.
Sooner rather than later, we've made some preparations and would hate to see them go to waste.
Would you care to use my lantern? It might be of benefit to you. As long as you return it.
It probably would be.
If you're willing to share, absolutely.
Any arcane knowledge you could bring back to me, I would be very fascinated to learn.
Well, we can certainly keep our eyes out.
Do you happen to have any of you, the Walk Among You wizards?
No, I don't use books.
Too much reading.
But you carry a tome there on your pack. She points to your warlock tome.
Oh yeah, you still
It
can
tells
do
you
rituals. Randy, can't you write down rituals still since you're
That's
using the
that's
old
true.
rules?
Oh, you are
Yes.
warlock of the tome.
Correct.
Perhaps when you return, we might peruse through each other's books to see if we might have things we can exchange.
Absolutely.
I don't.
Just not my friends' names. That page is special.
Right.
Warlock of the tome, I see.
Wait, what?
Hmm?
His name's Renly.
Hmm. That's yes.
It's a title, Blink.
He
Like
has many
Captain.
titles. It's
Right.
You'll have to learn them all so you could be his herald someday.
Instead, you see Mary look around and kind of look to Blink and then back to her. Here's your man, I see.
Yes.
That's right.
bodyguard, more or less.
Is there anything else?
Well, unless you have any more information about like traps. I mean, we know about getting in, but anything else special we should look for?
I'm not. I wish I had more to glean, or more to give you, but from we haven't been able to progress very far. Nerdwitch is raiding with a party of 13.
Map show, right?
Hello, welcome.
Welcome in, the friend of the fiend, Nerdwitch. Welcome, welcome. Well, thank you for the follow, dreaded GM. Very much appreciated. Hello, hello, hello. We are playing Vecna Eve of Ruin, homebrew version of the game. For those coming in that don't know the channel, I'm the Master of Dungeons. We play Dungeons & Dragons live D&D games on Sunday evenings and Tuesday evenings, 7 p.m. on Sundays, 8:30 p.m. on Tuesdays. Normally during the week we stream, during the day, 11 a.m. Eastern, we stream some Lord of the Rings online. And then in the evenings, we'll do some venture into horror, occasionally do some horror video gameplay. And then we'll also sometimes do some Dungeons and Deliberations where we'll talk about Roll20, give some Roll20 help for DMs. We'll also talk about just Dungeons and Dragons for whatever questions people have. I've been a DM myself over 40 years, pro DM since 2020 and all of that. So welcome in, everyone. Welcome in. Very much appreciated, Nerdwitch. Very much appreciated. So Marion kind of glances at you, a little bit innocently, kind of glances back down to her spell book and glances up to you. Immediately, Devana and Agnoth, you pick up that she's kind of ready to go back to her studies.
Guess she likes her.
Devon will just glance around with her passive perception and kind of see if there's anybody else with information we should glean before we head out.
From speaking with Lisa, it was pretty much just the two clerics, the two priests, and the mage that would have information. But I do mention to you that the entrance to the tomb of Wayward Souls is about a mile through the jungle.
We should head out then.
Yep. Got a good breakfast in us, the breakfast, so let's go.
All right, so let me gather up your tokens. Then we'll move you over to another map. We're going to take that aura off there.
Oh, yeah.
Make sure everyone has their 22 temporary hit points as well from Devana's Twilight Sanctuary. Put those on the tokens real quick. There we go. And for those also in chat, you're going to be seeing my view of Roll20, not the PC's view of the game. For their view, you're going to be, it's more like this. Like, for example, this is Minerva's vision. So that is what she can see. She can't see everything that's on the GM layer. So do your best not to mention anything in chat about what they see. All right, let's bring them over here as well. So after about a not too long of a trek, about, like, as I mentioned, about a mile into the island, interior of the island, you do make your way to this entrance of this tomb.
Quick question.
Sure.
Did talking with the clerics and stuff by any chance count as a short rest?
If you wanted to count as a short rest, you certainly could have done so.
Oh, That
We don't
works
have to
for me.
also, like, if it was quick, and we don't want to say we took the full hour because of Heroes Feast and stuff. So
No, you're totally fine to have taken an hour for the short rest. But you could have even done it on the mile trek here.
excellent.
please.
Spells.
Alrighty.
Yeah, I will definitely take my use back of Channel Divinity.
All right.
So you should, if you should also have your go ahead and pull up that tomb complex map that was given to you by Lisa. For what they had, what her and the archaeologists and her crew, her team had discovered so far. And you do see the three entrances that she was that they had drawn on the map. One here, and one here. You don't have Minerva carry the lantern. She's offering to do so.
Sounds
Yeah, I
good.
just think
Kevin
that
G,
everyone
88.
has
Thank you so much for the follow. Very much appreciated.
weapons, etc. Does Devon have a shield?
Yes.
I do, yeah.
Yeah. Probably Renly's the only other one who could possibly carry it, so. But I can. Because my Far Realm shard is actually attached to me, so I don't even have to hold my spellcasting tokens.
Nice.
Excellent.
That doesn't require attunement, does it? Lantern? I don't think it does.
No, I don't think so. I use it in Mist Hunters. Oh, it does. Oh, no, that's my Fire Realm shard. You get the wrong thing.
No, it's just uncommon, yeah. For those also just joining in chat, we are playing a hybrid version of 5th edition and 5.5. I know Wasi doesn't like us to call it 5.5, but that's what we all call it, 5.5. They're just going to have to get used to it. So we do use most of the characters options that the characters are using are from the 2014 rules, but we do use some of the 2024 rules, like Heroic Inspiration as a reaction to re-roll a dice instead of having to say it ahead of time to give yourself advantage, and a few other things. Okay, so Minerva has the Lantern of Revealing. What would you like to do? You find yourselves here at the entrance to the tomb.
All right. Here's the map.
Is there any reason to check out the north and south, or just straight up?
Fire bad. Well, what was this thing about arrow trap sort of disabling on the map for the lower one?
Yeah, the one off to the right.
The right, yeah. It was weird because I then was looking. I was like, "Where is said arrow trap?"
You probably have to go into the area to examine it.
I was gonna say we
Yeah.
can go take a look.
I'm going to guess
Why
it's
not?
hidden.
All right.
Agnoth, as you kind of look into the rooms themselves, you see that the chambers are, most of it's all made, like the walls and everything are made of limestone. You can tell with your passive arcana, obviously carved with magics. The ceilings inside the chambers themselves are about 20 foot. From kind of glancing inside and looking kind of back here, you can see they're about 20 foot up. You do note that there is a door to the back here, and there was a door to the back over here as well.
Do you
Looking,
think that
go ahead.
there were false entrances, or there was just traps that they couldn't get into?
They
That was
believe they're false entrances because they weren't. Agnoth, move back one real quick because I'm looking at your vision real quick. You do note that where they're talking about that statue face, you can kind of see a part of it there, and you can see that this area here, they've kind of laid planks across what appears to be a pit. Okay, go ahead.
Well, that's one way to navigate these traps.
Well, if we have to look for more traps, I do have that wand, but I think we know that there's traps, right?
I think it might be a good idea to cast fly at some point on a couple people. Just trap heavy. We have spikes clearly right away, obviously. I might wait a little bit, but in case we need that.
I can go ahead and, as you were looking into this chamber here, Das, you can see the strange pockmarks line the walls of this corridor, at the end of which is set a set of dark wooden doors over here. To the north, Ivana, with your 300-foot dark vision, you can see that the wide corridor ends at 2 stone doors with metal handles. You can also see right here near the entrance that the archaeologists have posted symbols for danger and fire. Agnoth, as you look into this chamber here, you note that the hallway has been partially excavated. You see lifted stone lids reveal a 10-foot deep pit filled with spikes. In the center of the corridor itself, you see thin planks of wood laid over the pit, crossing over to the other side.
I am going to move up a little bit closer and take a look at.
Sure.
There's a spot that was marked on the map about I saw something here in the pit, and Agnoth is going to try to figure out if he might need to be a little further away from the wall, but he's going to take a look in this direction, try to see what's actually there, if he can figure it out.
You don't see anything over there but a wall. The planks do look sturdy enough to cross.
Agnoth will start slowly crossing, although he will have his eye on the
Mhm.
side wall just in case.
As you
I
kind
will
of
tap him with
go ahead.
guidance before he leaves. Before he leaves my reach, I'll
Gotcha.
reach out and be like, "Be careful."
Yep, no worries, no worries. As you get closer to this figure that you see on their map, you see the relief of a scowling, fiendish face made from azure mosaic tiles. Kind of spans the hallway's back wall. The face's mouth is open, revealing a black maw. Its eyes are carved from clouded white crystal. To the right is a closed door.
I'll go past halfway up to
And
the
use
other
all
edge
save.
and take a closer look at this face.
Mm-hmm.
They mentioned the mouth they thought was some kind of entrance. Does it look like one?
It's about 10 foot wide and several feet tall. But you just see blackness in there.
Normal blackness, like it's dark, or as in it's actually magical darkness?
That it's dark.
Okay.
But you don't have any way to detect magical darkness at the moment, right? You don't have any devil's sight or anything like that. I think only Renly has devil's sight.
No, it's just that, there's... Dark vision can see into darkness, but can't see into magical darkness, so if it's totally impenetrable even to me, it sort of suggests there's more to it than just it's
Perhaps,
dark.
yeah, perhaps. I mean, you are a 16th level artificer.
But alright, it seems that it's just a dark hole to somewhere, and I'm guessing I cannot see clearly enough down that to figure out whether it goes straight down or not.
Do you want to cast detect magic or anything of that nature?
You saw my wand. But you get it back.
I think so. I don't think he's given it back to you yet.
You can detect it out of the wand.
Yeah, now that
If
you
you want to.
mentioned it, I had something there with a number of charges, right?
Yep. There's 3 charges.
I'm going to move myself slightly closer so you are.
Does
Well,
it regain charges over time, or does it just...
No, it gains 3. It gains its charges back in the next dawn.
Next day. Yeah.
Right, so would it have at least probably a couple by this point? Okay, so I'll use that and effectively cast Detect Magic.
As you do, the spell cast normally from the wand. However, you don't see the familiar sights of the auras of magic that you normally would. However, instead, you note that the relief's eyes slightly start to glow green.
Uh-oh. Ruh-roh.
Does the glowing green, is that magic, or is it just the literally glowing?
Give me a active Arcana check. 24 with the guidance. You think that the spell was absorbed not in a malignant way by the relief, but it might be absorbing the magic for another purpose.
This thing consumes magic. Watch out.
But not in a nefarious way.
I'm going to sort of move close to the door and see what the other folks are looking to do.
Okay. For the rest of the crew, what are you doing?
I want
guess
to investigate more. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna cross over or try to cross over. I don't like how far away Agnoth is all by himself.
we'll cross slightly behind Ivana, trying to keep as many people in my aura as as possible.
Agnoth said it was absorbing magic. Do we think this is a good thing or a bad thing?
Well, as I mentioned, with his Arcana check, it doesn't seem that it's dangerous. It might be a way to open the door by which Minerva's standing.
Yeah, I was trying to go there. Well, yeah, I was actually going to investigate that more. So, it likes
Should I do a cantrip? Want me to try Sacred Flame on it? My companions don't object. I will.
Hold tight. We're going to move you right
Yep.
there, Devon, because you're seeing through walls. I'm going to go ahead and switch the dynamic lighting on because they did not have the dynamic lighting on the page. Don't want you looking through walls and such.
It flashed the wall and then it unflashed it, so I only saw it for a second.
No worries.
Actually, I won't do Sacred Flame. I won't attack it. I will cast the light spell.
Okay.
I will try to reach out and touch and cast the light spell on it. Just something benign and see what
You're a
happens.
cleric, you're not going to reach out and touch faith.
Nothing happens at all. The eyes do not glow any brighter than what they already are.
Okay.
Maybe cantrip.
Maybe it has to do with the power of the spell that we're throwing in there.
Indeed, it must be a
Yeah.
level spell slot.
Well, sorry to do it, but I'm not going to nominate myself because I'll
No.
overturn the thing.
Blow up the whole. And spells are precious commodities. I have
That's
fewer
fine.
than most people.
I just don't have benign first spells besides mage armor and shield, which I can only cast on myself. So I will have to cast. I will just try a Tasha's hideous laughter on it. See if it laughs.
Okay.
Tell it a joke.
As you do, you see the eyes glow a bit brighter. But nothing else happens. Go ahead and give me another Arcana check. Minerva, you can make one as well since you're up there.
Okay. Hey, pretty good.
Mechanically, it probably needs to be at least 6 total levels of spells.
Okay. All right, so we have 2, so it's better. Okay, then we can use a higher one. That would make more sense.
I could
Hold on.
certainly pump a first level in.
And it, like, I have from the necklace Windwalk, which is a great spell that I get refreshed every single day, and I
Mhm.
don't think we're likely to use as we're going into a tomb.
Okay.
Do you think I could use a 6th level Windwalk from an item and that would suffice?
But we used detect magic from the wand.
It did indeed.
That seemed to make it work. My other options from the necklace are better to keep. So,
That's all we would need is that one.
I'll stroll across, not into the spikes.
Yep.
I'll hold my augmented necklace from my Kryn, from my world, and I will use the Windwalk to see if that can be enough to open the door.
And Windwalk's what, 6th level, 5th level?
6th.
Okay. You see that the eyes glow bright green, and the door there opens.
Nice.
I guess we should go in. Come on,
Do it.
Blink. Don't let the captain go in without you.
Oh wait, didn't they say it's full of traps?
I will cast a thing of my detecting my wand of secrets.
Okay.
Outside the door,
It
or
was a hypothesis, but based on what we've seen so far, a pretty reasonable one.
yeah. So I'm just detecting.
Blink, you
Traps
don't want
like
to. That's putting the your echo into the mall, and you probably don't want to do that.
So do I not want to do that?
If you do, well, your echo's gone.
Yeah. Let's not do that. Just stay on the little path between the spikes until we make sure the doorway's all right.
The mall is indicating some sort of secret door.
Wait, there's a secret door when I did my wand?
If Agnoth, I'm going to move you over here for a moment. You should all see it on the map right there.
Oh.
And go ahead and post the information about the wand, the wand there for me.
Oh, sure. Inventory. Wand of secrets, where are you? Yeah, it just pulses and points at the one closest.
The one closest. Yep. Okay. Cool.
Yeah. Well, there's a secret door. Should we go that way?
Go ahead and give me Arcana. Go ahead and give me Arcana,
All right.
Agnoth, since you are literally standing right beside it.
28.
It's some sort of portal.
Oh.
As you recall, you do remember that they said that they tossed either a shovel or a hammer or a pickaxe or something like that into the mall, and it disappeared.
Didn't come back.
Well, it's a way to somewhere. We don't know where.
So maybe we should just go in the normal door? I don't know. I mean, what if we each go in there and we all go to a different place? You never know with these things.
We've always
Blink.
had really good luck with portals in the past.
I will point out your characters. Your characters know stuff that your players might forget every once in a while. Minerva, I would suggest also moving over here by Renly and using your wand again.
Okay. I will do it again over here.
Because it was mentioned to you all before, and you do reveal a hidden door over here.
Okay.
Down in the.
On the
So
other
that's what I
side
was
of the
saying.
pit, yes. This pit right here, the DOS and Blink are on the. You're on the wooden planks. Is about 10 foot deep, and it's just completely covered in spikes, even under the planks that you're standing on. The planks are secure though; they are stable for you to walk across.
Okay. I am going to step out a little bit onto the planks, probably to about here,
Okay.
and attempt to use Mage Hand to poke and prod at the secret door to see if I can open it in some way.
Actually, it's more of a hidden door. You don't see it. Minerva sees it because of the aura.
Right, so
You
the
tell me to do it.
You can definitely figure it's probably some sort of illusory magic to hide the door itself. But the door will open with Mage Hand.
All right,
Okay.
I will try to do that and attempt to see what I can see from probably a little higher than the door is, so I might not have much.
Oh no, it's on your level.
Oh, just above the spikes, right?
Yes, yes.
So it's just kind of like in the wall with
Like
Yeah.
this, like as it mentioned, they had there were a bunch of different like plates and stuff across this. You can see some of them crumbled down below as like a false floor. So if you were to walk across to the door, it's on the same level as the planks, on the same level as where Minerva and Ridley and everybody's standing up there. Just the floor would have collapsed and you were fallen into the pit.
So either we jump, fly, or build another bridge, right?
What is the lighting situation in here? Are we dim light yet by any chance?
The lighting inside is brightly lit. You look about on the walls and you see crystal sconces holding eerie green flames.
No step of the night for me. So if we go flying, I would need assistance.
I can do that. Like, I can cast it on 3 of us. I'm full up right now because we took a short rest on the way here. So Blink wouldn't need it, right? Because you could,
Teleport.
right? Blink, if you would be able to.
Pop your
Not
echo
right
over
now,
there.
Please don't do it right now. But you would be able to pop your echo in there and then teleport in there safely.
Do that now, sir.
No, do not do that now.
But can you? He's asking.
That's possible, though. At some point, if I asked you to do it, you could do it. Not now, though.
So you're asking me to do it.
Not yet.
No.
Just wait.
Blink, do it now. Do it now, Blink.
Heal.
If you want to listen to DOS, that's fine.
Do it now.
I start to move the echo over and I bring him back.
At some point, Cap, you need to explain to him the idea of a hypothesis.
You know, I enjoy.
That's the long side of a triangle.
I knew you were gonna say that.
I mean, better than.
So
I've seen that.
you've been chatting about this since you opened the door for about 10 minutes?
No.
The door closes. It's been real time 10 minutes. The door closes.
Oh, this one?
Yeah.
Over here.
Well, I know which
Yeah.
one we're going in then.
Okay. Well then.
But you do know now that the door stayed open for 10 minutes and then it closed.
All right. Well, let's go over there. I start.
Who needs fly?
I start making my body starts changing. What do I get? I get like my skin starts to get slimy.
Fly speed
I
equal to
could-
walking speed.
I could Misty Step if somebody else needs fly. I do have that option.
So,
DOS, you need it, right?
Yep.
Agnos,
DOS, Agnoth, and
yourself?
Ivana.
No, because
Or
Devana
myself.
could Misty Step. Minerva could fly with Revelation of Flesh. Blink can teleport over there with changing spots with the Echo. So you,
Wait.
Das, and Agnoth.
Agnoth might be a little long jump.
Likes the bacon.
That
Thank you
thing
so
ranking.
much for the follow. Very much appreciated. Up to 520. Nice.
Twilight Cleric has that thing that they can fly for like just a minute.
I
Only when
can't
dim.
do it unless it's dim light, but I can Misty Step.
Got it.
So I
There's
could.
Brad.
Yeah.
I can catch DOS as I pull out my trident.
I can catch you, and I've put.
So are you going to go ahead and cast Fly then, Renly, on Agnoth and yourself and Das?
Yeah. Let's do
Okay.
that.
All right, so go ahead and we'll put the tokens for flight on them. Put your everyone go through and put the token markers on yourself for flight. We'll put everyone over into the room for those that have flight. Obviously, Blink can bring their echo right back over. And we will find out what is in this room
Next time.
next week. We'll find out what's in this room next week, as it is the bottom of the hour, which is when we are finishing up our 3-hour stream on Tuesday evenings. So we will finish right here, and we will find out what's in this room next week. So thanks, everybody, for hanging out tonight. Very much appreciated the raid, Nerdwitch. Make sure to go follow them over on Twitch, if you would. The link there is there in chat from the shout-outs. Thank you all for the follows. Very much appreciated. Debbie G likes the bacon. Dreaded GM. Of course, it was good to see you again as well. The Fate of the Fiend, or the Friend of the Fiend. There we go. Thank you all so much for hanging out this evening. Again, tomorrow we are going to be, normally we would stream Adventures in Middle Earth at 11 a.m. Eastern, but tomorrow is maintenance for the Lord of the Rings online servers. So we will be doing Adventure into Horror, playing some 7 Days to Die, and then we'll have our Adventures in Middle Earth tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Eastern. And then, of course, we are back on Friday, Adventures in Middle Earth, and we will stream on the official Lord of the Rings Online Twitch channel, Lotro stream that Friday night. And then we'll be back on Sunday for some more Dungeons & Dragons with a different game, live play, playing Adventures League with our Adventures Beyond Fandalen. But if you have a chance, check out the links, the social links in the About Us section below. If you give us a follow on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, that'd be very much appreciated. Of course, if you give us a sub on YouTube, it's free to do. That would be awesome. You can catch up on the D&D campaigns. That's pretty much what we post on the YouTube channel. But yeah, sub over there would be awesome. If you want to chat with us off stream, go ahead and click on the Discord panel below or the link in chat to join the Master of Dungeons community Discord server. We help shape an accepting, caring, and inclusive gaming community. The merch store is also open. Anything purchased there would directly help support the channel. We have a wish list down below in the About Us section for Roll20 if you want to help out with the Roll20 games for our live D&D games. That would definitely be appreciated as well. Plus, we have a link to the Dungeon Masters Guild for some of the items that I have been a part of creating for Dungeons & Dragons, including our Obscure Devotion storyline for the Dreams of the Red Wizards campaign with our organized play for Adventurers League. Anyone have anything to say before we sign off for the evening?
Thanks, everybody. Real fun.
Nope. Yep.
Awesome.
Good night.
Thank
Awesome. All right. Well, thank you all for hanging out tonight. Hopefully, we'll see you tomorrow for some venture into horror and then for some adventures in Middle Earth. But have a great rest of your evening. Thank you so much for the follows and the raid. We hope you have a wonderful rest of your evening. Have a great rest of your week. We'd love all of you. And until we speak again, as always, happy adventuring. Take care, all.